Hey guys, welcome back to my channel here with Mechanic Geo. Today here, I'm going to show you guys step by step how to replace the oil separator, or as other people call it, an oil breather, on a Volvo C30 2.5 turbo. This also applies for a Volvo S40 2.5 turbo or the S60's 2.5 turbos. So the oil separator, as you can see, it's going to be in here between the air box underneath the intake. So the first step you want to do is basically drain the oil. So what I do is just remove the top oil cap with a 36mm socket. You don't have to take it all out. As long as you kind of break it loose, all the oil flow is going to go down. The next step to do here is basically to remove this belly pan. So it has either a 25mm torque screw or a 30 torque screw. Then from here, you basically, the best step to do here also is to basically just do an oil change while you're at it already. So when you have a new oil separator, you have fresh oil and a nice clean system. And to remove the oil pan drain plug bolt is going to be a 70mm socket. So you want to remove this vacuum line here. This vacuum line is for the brake booster. It's fairly easy. What you want to do is just basically push the red clip forward towards it and then pull the vacuum line out. It's usually easy. It's just hard with one hand doing it. So you just want to set that to the side. The next step is to remove the cover for the ECM. Once you remove it, there will be two connectors. All you want to do is push the little tab and then pull the red tab upwards. So once you have those connectors disconnected, also the air mass meter connector, you want to remove the air box. So you just basically, all you want to do is pull and tug, and then it'll slide right out towards the left headlight. So here's your oil separator. So you want to remove the dipstick, which is an 8mm bolt, those hoses right there, a connector. Once I get that done, I'll show you what's the next step. So here, as you can see, I remove the hoses, the connector, and the next step after this, what you want to do is remove the four 10mm bolts. It's easier for us to basically remove the bottom ones first, so that way the last one will be the top one. So there's three at the bottom. We'll remove those, and then the last one will be the top one. So once you remove the top one, you could take it all out easily. So they're just 10mm. Once I have the oil separator out, I'll show you guys what four bolts I'm talking about. This one could be hidden, but once you move the coolant hose to the side, and it's right below the knock sensor, as you can see. If you guys haven't subscribed yet and want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and also hit the like button. Alright, so here we go. Once I loosen this last bolt, this should come right out. So once you have the oil separator, as you can see here, there's some leakage going on. So what I do is usually I spray it down with some degreaser, and once I have all that cleaned up, make sure that the mating surfaces where the O-ring or the oil separator is going to mate with the engine block, it's nice and clean. So basically here are the four bolts, 1, 2, 3, and then the other one right here, the 10mm, as you can see here. Those are the ones, and here's for the little dipstick. Here is the new oil separator, part number 31338685, genuine Volvo part, as you can see here. So once I have everything nice and clean, as you can see right here, the next step is to basically put in the oil separator. So here it is, bolted on there. I installed the 4 bolts, the 10mm. Make sure it's nice and snug. And the next step is to basically put the oil dipstick and put the hoses. You can put a regular clamp on there, but I use the clamps. So here's everything hooked up. The connector, the clamp, oil dipstick, the breather pipe that goes to the intake. And you just want to make sure, double check you have everything plugged in. After you start your air box, you want to hook up back your air mass meter harness, your ECM connectors, your vacuum line for your brake booster, and also make sure that you put the little cover on the side. So here you go, guys. Job's done. Pretty straightforward. It could take you about an hour and a half if you're doing it at home. So I just took it next door and washed it real quick. Thank you guys for watching. If this video helped you, please give it a big thumbs up. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to see more content like this. Till next time.